But I'm curious. I mean, in that time, you are 30-something, around 40, and you are very successful for a young composer. If you met Sakamoto in 1990, would you be friend or what kind of person he was?
Yeah, he was very selfish. He thought that he could do anything he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
He just paid attention on himself. We cannot be friends. I hate him.
But do you think he was genius?
Teenager, when he was teenager, yeah, he was good. But after he got a little bit of success, he became so arrogant.
When did you first taste the success? You feel, I got fame, I got recognized. When did you first strong impression?
Well, it was a big change. At the time of the second album of YMO came out. Suddenly, it became a huge hit. In one night, I couldn't walk on the streets because everybody, YMO. And I hated to be, called on the streets because I wanted to be anonymous. Maybe it was my influence from my father. Well, he was a cultural man, serious book editor. Also, he was from Kyushu, which is southern island, where the society is still, in a way, very conservative. Bit of samurai. So, seeking fame is anti-samurai. Samurai is anonymous. I couldn't accept that change for 10 months. I was almost like a hikikomori, means only being inside, didn't go out at all. Then after that, I was getting used to it. So that's bad.
I enjoy it.
Probably. I enjoyed it.
How it happened?
We were we means the YMO, Yale Magic Orchestra, were sort of the first music band which went all abroad from Japan to the West in the late 70s. I didn't need to be responsible, but somehow I felt some sort of responsibility to be the head, the tendency or trend, because around that time also the Japanese products like TVs and cars and also the Japanese fashion started being exported from Japan, and that was the start of a Japanese economy rising.
Japan's #1 at the time.
Yeah, in the 80s. So we were kind of ahead of that decades movement, economic movements. And I hated to be responsible for the Japanese culture. I hated to be a representative. But somehow, I felt that was my role, our role.
In your memoir, you mentioned when you went to UK in '79, you reminded me like society in London. So what's the feeling? At that time.
I felt I shared the very weird and depressed feeling that society was staying in London for almost two years.
He hated London, I remember.
Yes, he was kind of appointed as a representative of Japan, country Japan, which was rising at the time, after Meiji Restoration.
Yeah.
So he had a huge responsibility on his shoulders. At the same time, he strongly believed in his independent thought. That's double bind. Influenced him so heavily.
Now, what kind of person you are, and what's the strong belief of yourself?
I'm too complicated. I cannot define myself. Someone should, maybe you should.
But actually, you are very determined. It seems that everything is uncertain, but inside it's very determined. Not?
I'm very weak. I'm a very weak person too.
Why did you say weak? How?
The same as everyone. If you see maybe tons of money, if there is a beautiful woman, or good food, good wine.
You enjoy life.
Yes, it's not bad, but then sometimes we have to draw a line. Obviously, draw to do or not. Right?
When did you find the line? I mean, maybe when you were young, not maybe lots of temptation, lots of good things to seduce you actually.
Yes.
But when did you find that it line is important? I need a line.
Like we have a big problem in Okinawa. We have still big problems in Fukushima at the accident site. But the government is planning to do the Olympics next year, which is wrong. So even though I was asked to do something for the Olympics, but I said no. So it's my line. I had to be determined for some sense. So
when did you got the feeling? I mean, is there any conflict between, for artists, I mean, one side about thinker side, the other artistic side? There are two sides conflict, or for you they can